Close. Newark Valley cheerleaders and a dancing cardinal show their support for the home team Saturday against Sydney. Thomas LaBarbera, correspondent. Those Newark Valley ran for 560 yards en route to a 4,928 Section 4 football conference non-division victory over fellow unbeaten Sydney on Saturday. Turning point. Sydney tied the score at 28, on a 30-yard touchdown pass from Darren Smith to Liam Matthews with 1 minute, 58 seconds left in the first half. The Cardinals answered with a 68-yard drive that produced the go-ahead points with 1.3 seconds left in the first half. Caden Bennett carried 4 times for 30 yards on the 9-play drive. His final carry around the left end went for 14 yards to Sydney's 15 with about 10 seconds left in the half. Then came a key play. Quarterback Colin Hills threw to the left corner of the end zone for Darren Walker. Walker had a step on Ethan Finch, who had his back turned to the ball. The pass fell incomplete, but Finch was whistled for interference. The Warriors also were called for unsportsmanlike conduct. Those penalties moved the ball to the 3, with 4.2 seconds left. Hunter Hoffmeyer then took a handoff left of center and dived across the goal line. Kyle Coffin's extra point gave the Cardinals a 3,528 lead. Key plays too many to mention, as 7 scoring plays went for 22 yards or longer, including touchdown runs of 76 and 70 yards by Newark Valley's Caden Bennett and Tyler Beebe, respectively, in the first half. Smith threw touchdown passes of 51 and 30 yards to Liam Matthews, and hooked up with Finch on a 33-yard scoring play. Perhaps key in the second half was the Cardinals' ability to get pressure on Smith. On the opening drive of the second half, Sydney drove to NV's 17, but Bennett sacked Smith for a 6-yard loss on second down, and on 4th and 9, Alex Woodmansey sacked Smith for a loss of 13 yards. The Cardinals responded with a 15-play drive capped by Hill's 2-yard scoring run as NV took a 4,228 lead. The Warriors drove to the Cardinals' 10 on their next possession before Bennett dropped David Gannon for a 5-yard loss, and Woodmansey and Trevor Girdis combined to sack Smith for an 8-yard loss. Smith then threw incomplete on 4th down. "Quotable, were just trying to brawl inside and wear them down," said 280-pound Twoay menace Trenton Rupert, a junior who helped NV control the line of scrimmage. "This is how we play football, and it's tough to stop. We couldn't stop them," Sydney coach Jeff Matthews said. "They're a well-oiled machine, and they found what they could run against us, for sure. Once they get rolling, then they get you guessing a bit and everything starts working." It was as big as it gets for one single football play, NV coach Ted Hartenstein said of scoring with 1.3 seconds left in the first half to take a 3,528 lead. To move the length of the field and punch it in for a touchdown was outstanding. Close Press Connect's sports writers Kevin Stevens and Rob Centurani talk about Week 6 of Section 4 football and what to look for in Week 7. Patrick Olerstaff video statistical leaders. Well, how about 4 Cardinals who finished with more than 100 rushing yards? That's right, 4. Beebe carried 12 times for 154 yards, Hills gained 117 yards on 14 attempts, Bennett finished with 174 yards on 20 carries, and Hoffmeyer had 115 yards on 21 totes. Newark Valley ran 71 plays from scrimmage, 69 were runs for 560 yards. Sydney had some ridiculous numbers as well. Smith went 16 for 24 for 309 yards, with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. He threw for 242 yards in the first half. Finch caught 8 passes for 168 yards and Matthews had 5 catches for 117 yards. Etc., etc. Beebe was on both ends of interceptions. On a halfback pass in the first half, Matthews made a leaping interception on a ball thrown by B along the right sideline. In the fourth quarter, Beebe intercepted a deep ball from Smith. Newark Valley's lone completion came on the first play from scrimmage, when Hills hit a wide-open Bennett for 36-yard gain on the right side. Neither side punted. Both teams came into game ranked first in the state, NV in Class C and Sydney in Class D. Records up next. Sydney 51 will play a Section 4 Class D quarterfinal next week. Newark Valley 70 will travel to play Spencer Van at Tincander on Friday. Follow at Peace Brob on Twitter.